Here's our truck, picking it up from our flight from Kodiak. Oh no, Tim, what's going on?
Fuel leak, and someone hit a guardrail on the truck while we were...
So somebody hit, well, not somebody, the person who we left our truck with was texting and driving, hit a guardrail, dented our bumper and our cap to the tire. Good thing it's...
the wheel bearing is fine.
Yeah, hopefully the alignment and wheel bearing is fine. And then broke our, what would you call it, Tim? Fuel
Drain valve.
Fuel drain valve. So this is about a 5-minute walk from our place. Mountains all around. And look at those snowfields, look at that right there. Still so much stuff to ski. Nala, you wanna go play up there in the snow? Good to be home. This is the start of our little Alaska dream. It's not the rustic cabin, but we're gonna be building a little shop to house our excavator and some tools. The last time we were here, there was about 3 feet of snow. We slept next to this campfire. Yeah, look at that. Just look at it. Lots of cleanup to do. Look at all this wood and stuff that the previous owner left. But we'll get her done. Progress. We've got sleeping quarters upstairs, all the tools storage downstairs, got the roofing done, almost done with the siding. We're short a few pieces. Those pieces are, yeah, that's all Home Depot had in stock. Threw some skylights in up top so we get some natural light in there. Burned a bunch of pallets. And then started a stack for material that I might make some boards out of, some slabs. Cleaned a few logs. Started another stack for some yard furniture, log benches, kind of right over there. This, we got some mint from Crooked Island. Found a 2x12, got a planter box going. Yeah. Cleaning things up. Here are the birch trees. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5. So yeah, these are for the banya, for the veniki. Traditional veniki are typically made out of birch or oak. And then also, this is kind of the property line. Everything is green, so in the fall, the birch trees will add a different color to the landscape. So hopefully it'll just kind of light up with all those yellows and oranges in the midst of all the green. And I've still got a baggie. Ooh, poop bag full of birch. So we found a guy that's got a sawmill, and we're gonna poke around for some materials. We're gonna put a funky looking door on the storage shed. Everything else, we're gonna get our own sawmill and mill our timbers for the houses, but in the meantime, we need to source it from someone else to wrap things up. So I wanted to show you Resurrection Bay today. I'll show you on the map where this is, but pretty much that's Seward, little town. Oh, look at that. There's a little seal right there or something swimming. But that's Seward. And this is Resurrection Bay. Our property is right at the bottom of right there. So somewhere right there. So we found where to get some river rock for free. Tons of it. Just 2 blocks away from our house. We're gonna go and get our fire pit situation. Campfire situation has been upgraded. Got ourselves a skillet. See how things are doing in here.
Eating in the car because
The gnats.
that looks pretty good though. Cooked over a fire.
Finger licking. Chicken thighs, potatoes.
And beans.
The chicken is so soft.
Ooh.
Unbelievable.
It's been cooking for 2 hours.
So we got the back gable done. This is the little attic storage. Made some shelves for clothes. Pretty much a bedroom, temporary bedroom while we're gonna be building on this property. We'll finish closing up this gable. The entrance to this is back there. We got a skylight. This will get closed up tomorrow, and then we're gonna work on the barn doors for the shop space downstairs. That's gonna contain all the tools and equipment to make some magic here.
Sleeping in the bed of the truck on a mattress. From there, we upgraded to sleeping in the bed of the truck with a mesh net.
Mesh net.
From there, we upgraded to sleeping in a half-done shed with a net, and now we're sleeping in the.
You slept with a net?
A net, yeah.
So these are the tops and ends that we're going to use to fill in the door, and these are all the little slabs I was able to get out of that one tree. Should be just enough for the barn door. Matt's working on the frame. Are you doing that? So this is the frame for the barn door. And then we've got those live slabs that we just built. We don't have time for them to cure, so we're just gonna hang them up and see how this looks. Don't know what the heck this door is gonna look like. We haven't, so we'll see it together for the first time. Together forever, because Matt? Make chicken. It's gonna be a heavy door. Bro, just screw it.
No.
Okay, let's stand up. It's all rustic-like. You know?
Lol.
There it is. That's one barn door.
Ideal for surface installation and reinforcement of door gauge and sheds. Working load limit per hinge 120 pounds.
I think it's about a 240 pound door.
I measured it. It was about 240.
All right, bro. Let go of the. Whoa! No sag at all. Give it a whirl, huh?
Leveling things out here real quick for you guys.
Kick in some steps, will ya? Huh. It works. We were short a few slabs for the second door, but luckily we got plenty of logs. Found a nice one here. Gonna go mail it. Thanks for the glasses, Sasha. This one's a little water soaked. It's gonna have a cool pattern. There's the storage shed. Getting there. Started to bring stuff from the storage unit that we rented. Stock and everything, all of our tools, all of our equipment. Part of it. We still have half in Portland, Oregon. But it's starting to look like something. Nick Maslin, I dropped the ball on this one. We should have made the bench first thing when we just got here.
We don't even own a bench, so now day 5, we haven't sat down yet.
we literally, we have not been able to sit down because we don't have anything to sit on. So we're finally, our legs are tired, feet are tired. I'm tired, I'm hungry. So we're making a bench.
Lawn chairs, right? Are they called lawn chairs? Camping chairs around a fire.
These are luxury sofas.
So we made
Luxury man sofa.
luxury man sofas. These are,
Luxury man sofa.
instead of going to town and buying camp chairs, we made luxury
Man sofas.
man sofas. So here's mine. I have a little thingamaboopers there, armrest. I'm gonna give it a roll.
Oh no, this is yours. This is your baby. I'm simple folk.
So I got a cup holder. I got a
Wiener fryer.
wiener fryer. Tim's got his bench over there. We have an outdoor kitchen, amphitheater style looking thing here. We got upper bar seating, lower butt seating.
We cook with chainsaw oil, only the best. Virgin chainsaw bar oil.
Yep. There's our excavator. There's all the logs we cut today. There's Nala and Stormy. Wait, hold on. There's Stormy. There's Nala. There's logs. Continuing to clean things, I pulled this guy out of a seasonal creek we have in our property. Kind of runs right there, that way. Nice, old growth, tight rings. We'll add it to the pile of lumber that we're gonna mill or do something with later on. Tonight we're gonna hike up there. I'll show you guys the view of why we're doing everything we're doing here. Trying to figure out what it's gonna take to get to the other side. I need to build a road, some fabric. We built a bridge over the seasonal stream. Need some fabric, need some gravel where that light is. That's where we need to go. So this is fireweed. In Russian it's called Ivan Chai. I'm gonna come back and harvest some of this for tea. And I know people also make jam from it. Fireweed jam, when it starts to flower, pretty good stuff. It's good for you. So we gotta do the temporary electric housing on the property, and Seward didn't have everything we need. So I had to make a run down to Kenai. So I gotta get a few materials, stop by the electrical supply house, and head back. In the meantime, Matt is continuing to chop wood and work on grading and cleaning up. Of all the places that we could have been in Alaska, we drove around, looked at 70 different properties, and our last stop was Seward. It was way outside of our price range, but it was perfect. And we pulled the trigger. We made things happen. It worked. We got the piece of property. Driving over to Kenai and Soldotna, where we looked at other lots, we drive over and to grab a few materials from Home Depot, and making that trip, boy, I'm glad that we ended up in Seward. Just speechless. It's a pretty amazing little spot. Lots of hard work. Gonna have to throw some money at that piece of property to make it work. But boy, I tell you what, it's a good piece of property. Can't wait to turn it into something usable, something useful, something that we can share with everyone. So until then, we're gonna keep plugging away, keep driving to Kenai and Anchorage for little bits and pieces of stuff that we need that Seward doesn't have. We have to kind of coordinate bigger material purchases with trips to Anchorage and to Kenai. But it's possible. Anything is possible. You just have to have enough will and grit, maybe. So we got all the supplies from... Where did I go, Matt? Soldotna? Kenai? Got some good folks down at Brown's Electrical Supply.
Make sure Tim, you're going right to where the ground level is with that.
Yeah, I've got that marked. And we're putting together our electrical service panel. So while, we're not electricians by trade, but we've built plenty of homes, renovated, and every single time we're paying attention, we're asking our electricians questions, because we knew that eventually we will be in a place where we need to know how to do all this stuff. And now we do. Right, Matt?
Yay!
You're the electrician.
Yes, sir.
I'm just a carpenter. I'm just a work carpenter. Want to hold my hand? So we gotta bury this thing out by the road. And I think they said we're number 6 in line to get power. So typically they're knocking out, he said, on a good day 4 a day, and on bad days 2 a day. So if we get this thing in, it'll be inspected tomorrow, and we might be able to get power here. So the only time we're not working is when we're volunteering. Where are we going, Matt?
To the fire department.
Going to Bear Creek Fire Department.
Oh, Bear Creek, it's not Seward?
No, I talked to Seward. They don't do as much technical stuff. They said, hey, if you want the mountaineering, go to the Bear Creek. So we're gonna go and check out what it takes to be a volunteer firefighter in our neck of the woods, to continue giving back to the community where we live, and hopefully we can help out whatever way we can when we're here. Right, Matt?
Let's make it happen.
I'll get the heavy one. Oh, it's kind of heavy, eh?
Yeah, it really is. Almost power, baby. Almost power.
What do you mean almost power? Look at all the power you're exerting now.
Joules, not manpower.
Getting one ground rod in. Still gotta do a second one. Bro, do you remember like at the dentist office in the waiting room? They had those 1 games. Do you remember this thing? Ooh. This totally reminds me of the good old days at the dentist.
The whole time they were
preparing us for ground rods.
This moment.
We've been training for years for this moment.
For this property here in Alaska. Thank you, dentist office.
So we got our second ground rod. They're copper rods that run into the ground for grounding.
That's nice.
And got the second one installed, and with that, we're ready for inspections tomorrow. Patrick from City of Seward is going to come by. Make sure all of our Sparky madness is okay.
Round. Yep. Pots coming in. There it is. Ended up putting the beans on the potato.
So good.
So good. Campfire burgers.
Thanks, bro. So having glacial water is a luxury, and having glacial warm water is an extra fancy luxury. So we rigged up a little DIY water heater from a 55-gallon drum. Filling it up with water right now, and then we'll stick it near the fire and show you how we're gonna make it work. So we've got nice warm water to wash up with in the mornings. But anyways, we've always got a little campfire going, warming fire, cooking fire. We thought we'd throw a 55-gallon drum. Hold on, we gotta get the rest of the water in there. We got a little spigot on the side, and we're gonna have warm water in the mornings to wash up, and in the evenings, and in the mornings,
And in the evening. So, there's our water heater, redneck water heater. Tim, looks like you cleaned your feet.
Feels so good.
Spa day. Just to give you guys a little update and a little reference to what we're doing and scale to what we're doing. There's Tim and the excavator. And we need to get up to where that light is right there.
Gonna go help a neighbor.
Gonna go help a neighbor with our auger.
So kind of hiking up, this is all blueberries. Tons of blueberries. Right, Nala? We came off our property, got into some thick stuff where I think there was some logging, and now we're in an alder patch right before the river. We got to cross the river, and then we've got, what was that mountain, Matt?
Mount Alice.
Mount Alice. Oh, look, another road. Maybe this is the Iditarod Trail. We're looking for the Iditarod Trail.
Come here, Nala. Come here. Come here. Come here.
So we just walked up on
Come here.
a brown bear.
Nala.
It's all right. It's all right. Leave her. Leave her. Hopefully she didn't have her cubs. Did you see them?
Yeah.
That was freaking awesome. Good job, Nala. Good girl.
Good girl.
Another spooky bear growl up ahead. Nala's up there somewhere. Good times.
Oh, it's great.
Good girl.
It's not afraid of water.
Good girl, now. Our neighbor just came by.
Yeah.
Special delivery. Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that thing.
gosh.
I think it might be sourdough. Get the butter. Get the butter.
Butter.